You should.
Orientation is locked.
All right, 30 seconds. Good evening. This is Becky. And it's Wednesday. And you know what that means? That means free concert. Personal concert for me, because I got the artist sitting right here in front of me.
It means that Lance is here tonight.
It does mean that Lance is here tonight. Lance Howard, the impetus behind and the lead vocals for The Healing Voice. And he has just put out a new album, which he has played all the instruments on and is singing, and he can tell us all about it. Hi, Lance.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going good.
Good.
It's nice to be here again. And yeah.
It's wonderful to have you again.
Thank you. The new album is titled Satisfaction, and it released in April. I believe it was April 18th, and it's our second album, and it took about a year to complete it, and it was kind of a mad rush after the new year to get it done, because I knew that I wanted to have the project finished so I could just enjoy the summer and not be stuck indoors trying to get it finished.
Yeah.
So
Totally understand that.
yeah, and it's working out well, because this is actually a decent summer here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, you know, most people know us by THV,
Mm-hmm.
and the name The Healing Voice is a bit of a mantra, I guess, to the idea that music in and of itself can heal.
Absolutely.
It can change things. It can change us. It can change the community. If there's one thing we can probably unite around, it would be music.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That is a true story.
Yeah.
And amazingly, now you played pretty mellow music, but amazingly, different kinds of music are healing for different kinds of people.
Mm-hmm.
When I am extremely uptight, I use that word instead of some others that I could use. And, I, believe it or not, I throw on some Guns N' Roses or AC/DC, and pretty soon I'm feeling a lot better.
I love it.
It doesn't make me more angry. It just makes me, and then I get out the mellow stuff. Some people will get out classical
Yeah.
when they're feeling angry, and I'm
Sure.
just like, you put classical on, and I will just.
Well, speaking of classical, the bulk of my training is actually in classical music, and
I remember that.
do you? Yeah, you can hear some of that in. I think it was the second single that I produced. It's the name of the single is also THV, and it's just an instrumental piece that's layered bass guitars. It's just full of bass guitar only.
I remember that.
And it's got this kind of there's definitely a strong orchestral vibe to it. I wrote it on piano. I still have a vision of seeing an orchestra do it, because it's like lots of parts, and but on the album or on the single, it's all bass guitar. I can't remember how many bass guitars there are, but I would say at least 20. Yeah.
Wow.
And you played every part?
I played all the parts, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then there's some djembe in there, and cajon is in there, and I did sing like a choir. I layered the choir parts towards the end of the song also. That's a song that if I'm stressed out or if I just need to relax, that's the one I turn on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What's it called again? The Healing Voice?
Yes,
THV?
yeah, if you had to search it, you would have to search THV
Okay.
because the track title is also THV.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Is it on Spotify?
It's on Spotify. Yeah, it's I think the album cover on that is just me in like an orange sweater. So yeah, that's a visual if you're trying to find it.
Yeah.
That is very cool. Now, on your current album, you played all the instruments too, right?
I did.
And when you play live,
Mhm.
you have a band?
I have a band when I play live. That's
Okay,
right.
And they learn all your parts. And what kind of instrumentation is that?
We're mostly a trio, just guitar and bass and drums and or percussion. We have a saxophonist who also plays trumpet. So he's there sometimes and sometimes not. But yeah, so for the most part, it's a trio. The guys are playing the basic structure of the songs, exactly how they're written, not necessarily all the parts that I originally put in there, because that's a lot. I think it would take probably a 6 to 7 piece band to actually pull off most of what I do
yeah.
on the recording,
Yeah.
I think. But I think the guys have more fun just playing the structure of the song and just having the freedom to express themselves, you know.
Yeah.
And I enjoy it too, so
So
it works well.
I would think it would be different every time you played it,
It's
in a sense.
in a sense, yes. It's like it's the same song. You would recognize it. You'd go, "Oh yeah," but this time the saxophone is taking a solo instead of the guitar, like it is on the album or whatever. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. That expression, freedom of expression, this
Mm-hmm.
ad-libbing.
Ad-libbing.
It's
Yeah.
cool. How close do you associate that with jazz? Is it?
It
You know.
it gets a bit jazzy, for sure. I also have a jazz background, so I find myself going outside of the form as far as the musical theory goes. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, this song is in the key of G, for example, but then suddenly it's still in G, but suddenly I'm like breaking all the rules, and that's jazz, right? It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, jazz, we could explain it to you if we knew what it meant.
Yeah.
So, folks, we are listening to Lance Howard on KONR LP Anchorage, Out North Radio, 106.1 FM, and streaming on outnorthradio.com. Had to pause for station identification. Okay.
Oh, I should mention that there's a a YouTube live going right now as well. So if you want to view it through YouTube, you would just search THV TV and you'll see the live.
And they're
Cool.
looking at you on the live.
It looks, yes, it's me and the guitar and a microphone and the speaker in the background and
Yeah. They don't get to see us.
No, that's okay.
Photobomb.
No photobombs.
Cool. So how would you describe the music on your new album compared to the first one?
Compared to the first album, this music, wow. Okay, first I'd say that the first album had, I think it was 7 tracks, and there were 3 complete length songs on that album, but the other 4 tracks were these short snippets that were basically drums and bass guitar jams. And so that was fun because each of those jams was something different. There's a lot of spice there, meaning variety of style. And then the songs were very R&B-esque, I think I would say. Okay, so then on this album, there's... How's that? So...
Did you see what she did?
I heard what she did.
Oh,
I don't.
I didn't intend, I kept the sound off and it didn't stay off.
She's just testing it. Becky brought up the YouTube live on her monitor.
Okay, so only we could hear the echo. Is that right? Then.
Yeah. She's got the
No,
sound
I think
down
it came
on-
through on the radio.
Okay, nice.
We love
Fun.
playing around.
We're just having a good time.
Yeah.
It is a good time. So on this album, the style is all over the map. I really did not know how to classify the album as far as the genre goes. There's definitely rock. There's definitely jazz and like swingy jazz. There's, I guess I'd call it acoustic singer-songwriter vibe also. There are a few instrumental pieces, and I think that sums it up. One's like a bossa nova, one's
Ooh,
kind of
cool.
a samba-esque. So yeah, it's all over the
A
map.
lot of variety.
Hmm.
Very cool. Did you have a roadmap when you started, or did you just have a bunch of songs? So these are cool songs. I want to record them. And
Definitely,
So it's not really a theme.
right.
type of-
Yeah, there's no theme as far as the music and how it all came together. There was no theme necessarily. Most of these are songs that come out of my past, like they were written years ago. So it was nice to pull them out,
Yeah.
and just see if they could live again.
Yeah.
And when you resurrect a song, it definitely takes a new shape,
Mhm. Yep.
So that was fun. And I'm trying to think. The one that was written most recently was Fred. Fred is the slow jazzy one. It's really nice. So Fred was written for my friend's dog. The dog was dying, and we were all aware of it.
Mm.
And it was a long, slow process, but I was at my friend's house, and Fred was laying on the floor, and Fred was not moving a lot.
Yeah.
Fred would try to stand, but couldn't stand very well. And while I was watching Fred with the guitar in my hand, the melody came to me, and
Oh, yeah.
I knew it was a song for Fred.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's the story behind
Yeah.
Fred. Yeah, it's a good song.
Good. That sounds cool. We're going to be able to hear that tonight, or?
I would.
I hope so.
I'd like to hear that one. I probably won't play that one, but if we could just stream that one, that'd be awesome.
We can, and we can even start with it right now if you want to.
I love it.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking through your song titles,
Mhm.
and I'd laugh because it reminded me, it's all these song titles, and then there's Fred.
Yeah, right, right.
When I first moved here to Anchorage, I don't know, I was meeting somebody at their house or something like that, and I go into this subdivision, and all of the streets are like hollyberry and raspberry and blueberry, and then there's one street that's Fred.
No kidding.
Yeah. I'm just like, okay, that's weird. All these wonderful Alaskan names,
Right, right.
and then Fred.
Yeah,
That's funny.
creative names and then Fred, one
And
syllable.
then Fred. Fred's a good name for a dog.
Fred's a good name. I mean, just to throw out, just to kind of break up the monotony of,
Anything.
you know.
Yeah.
But my grandpa was Fred.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Our school bus driver was Fred.
Yeah.
And we'd be going along, lived in kind of a hilly area, and he'd, especially in the wintertime. And we'd start going up the hill, and the whole bus would shout, "Downshift, Fred!"
Yeah.
That's back when buses were buses. So,
Rick at work is Fred.
yes, he is.
Frederick.
He is Frederick.
He dropped the Fred part.
He's not a Fred, though.
No, he's not.
He's a Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to play Fred.
Awesome.
You can turn that up a little bit for my sake.
Oh,
There you go. Yeah, nice.
Wow, that was cool.
So fun. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just so fun.
I just, I mean, there was so much going on there. Yeah,
Well, I don't know, that mellowed me right out. It feels like a late night, sitting by the fire, maybe with a glass of wine,
Super chill, yeah.
just
Mhm.
chilling out. Just
Yeah.
like, that was nice.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
with Fred at your feet.
With that, exactly. Exactly.
Yep.
And yes, Fred is completely at rest now, and this song definitely kind of has that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's okay to rest, you know.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
very
That's
good.
right. Rest in peace, Fred.
Yeah,
This song's for you.
that's right.
Okay. So, I'm kind of wanting to play this THV thing.
The one that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's and this was all the one that was all bass.
all bass guitar,
Yeah,
and then some drums and percussion,
yeah.
and some choir at the end.
Okay.
It's also very chill. Yes, it's
All right.
It's great.
Well, I gotta be careful though. I can't play too much because there's not a lot to play. Well, let's see, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 9 selections on my Spotify. So that.
Well, Yeah, the new album has 10 tracks, but 3 of the tracks are like repeats, meaning let's see, 2 of them are done live in the park.
Mhm.
And then one of them, let's see, one of them has voiceovers, and then there's a repeat of it without the voiceovers. So, and that one's also super chill. It's the
Mhm.
kind of song you can start your night of sleep to, like
Ooh.
like it's yeah.
Well, I think we can listen to them all. We just don't want to listen to them all in a row.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, we're gonna do this this bass thing.
THV.
Yeah.
THV. I like the bass thing.
You have to rename that song
Yep.
now.
I just renamed your
She
song.
dubbed it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
See how many bases you can count back in.
Don't make me do that. KONR. Some sort of a dinging over the music. All right, I will check it out. Thank you. Bye. She said she's hearing some sort of a dinging over the music. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah, go check it
jump
out,
on it.
please.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's like there's a kind of like a bell or an alarm type. I mean, it's not. It just you hear it every few seconds or so.
Okay. Is it, I turned off Facebook, did that go away?
YouTube, you mean?
No, well, I turned off YouTube and Facebook.
Okay.
Something's. Well, it shouldn't be. Yeah. Check and see what if you have any browsers open in the background or something.
Shouldn't be.
If you're on YouTube, we're going to head over to Instagram Live now.